If you want to have a business with a ton of energy in it, you have to have a ton of energy. If you want to have an incredible marriage, well then you have to be loyal and respectful and do everything that you can to make sure that person's taken care of. Bottom line, if you want to have great kids, you have to be a great parent. Right? If you want to be a great student, or you want to be a great teacher, vice versa. It all works that way. Make sure that when you're in the field today, that you're really aware. If you're performing, notice how you feel. Notice where your body language is. Notice where your eyes are. Notice where your mind's at. If you're not performing, also notice where you are. And as you go through this management training program, I want you to all very clearly be aware of two things. The first thing is I want you to look at where you stand in the company. What do people think about you? What do people feel about you? Are you getting responsibilities? Because that is a direct representation of how you're acting. It's just the reflection, right? And then the second part, what I want you to see, is if you're building a team and you have a team, I want you to see how that team performs. If that team performs strong, and they perform the way that teams do when they go to the Super Bowl, the Stanley Cup, or any high-level intensity game, if they're playing to win, it means you play to win. Gilu's team is the best team in the office in numbers, in sales, because this dude goes out every single day and plays with his heart. Every day. His team is a direct reflection of his results. Right? And if your team isn't performing or isn't growing to where you want it to be, it's also a direct reflection of how you operate every day. Just because you do good one day doesn't mean you're going to have a great team the next day. Just because you do good one week doesn't mean you're going to have a great team the next. It constantly changes based upon you. And the last thing that I'll tell you before we have to break out, obviously we're running a few minutes behind, and I want you to stick this in your head for the rest of your life. Anybody who says that commission does not work is unmotivated and has zero work ethic. Commission is what rules this world. Every day, products are sold. That's how this carpet is here. That's how these walls are here. Everything in this world was sold. The clothes that you have, at every moment that something was sold, and what was made? A commission. A commission was made at every sale. Whether it's with the MTA, whether it's any government buildings, whatever is sold, there's a commission attached to it. Which means that there's a lot of people in the world making commission and doing really well at it. Making hundreds of thousands of dollars. If not, what do stockbrokers work on? Commission. They make millions, if not billions of dollars if they're in oil trading, right? So, if commission is consistent, then what is not? Us. Because one day we wake up happy, one day we wake up sad, one day we wake up depressed, one day we wake up, I'm confused, one day we wake up, I feel unbelievable, and then the bus comes late, like, fuck this. It changes. So the reality is, commission is the most consistent thing in the world for the simple fact of everyday products have to sell. In order for us to live, there has to be an exchange. Always. But what's not consistent is us. When somebody says, I don't want to work on commission, this is too hard for me, the only thing they're saying is that I do not want to work hard for the rest of my life. I want to sit in an office or do a job where I'm not paid based upon my performance, but I'm paid based upon hours and sitting somewhere. Think about that as long as you're in this business. And I hope you take it with you wherever you go, because you will change dramatic things within yourself, and you'll be able to make a big effect on the rest of the world and people that you work with every single day, because then you start to become accountable for your actions and how hard you work. And when you can get to a place where you determine how hard you work equals your results, it's unlimited. You can have whatever you want in the world. So when all these guys get recognized, like, you know, Puff Daddy and Warren Buffett and, Steve Jobs and any of these super wealthy guys, the only thing that separates them and everybody else is that their unlimited power and ability to work. And that's what we need to harness. We need to believe in ourselves and have that ability to really kick some ass. Cool? So we got a busy day ahead of us. On 3, I want a large yes. 1, 2, 3, yes!